Okay, this is an important video. Whenever you say something, give a reason and give personal examples. A lot of people, not enough people, when they say something, um, they don't give a reason. For example, if you're going to do a video on lucid dreaming, instead of go, oh yeah, lucid dreaming is when you can choose what you do, and these are the techniques. I don't think it's a complete video unless you talk about a specific dream you had and how you did it and the process of how you did that. The process of how you come about it. Make it real. If you have a philosophy about something, tell the people about your personal journey to coming to that realization about the philosophy. Tell them about this one time where you didn't believe it, and then how you learned it, the day you learned it, and what you think about it. Make people, don't try to come across like you're omniscient and you've always known everything, because nobody's like that. And people want to know the pathway to how people got how they are, realized how they are. People like to, I don't know if people like to, I know I like to, so I know there's other people who like to know examples. Hear examples about somebody's stories, personal examples. If somebody says, if somebody even gives a political opinion about something, I'm against abortion because, well, maybe just give an example about a personal experience you have with abortion that's negative or positive or whatever that supports why you believe and why you feel that. Now, along with that, there's another thing I want to talk about which is related, is that if you have a belief, give a reason. Now, people don't give reasons. The only reason people give too much of the time, and especially in other countries and less developed countries, they give a reason for doing stuff. I think I've done this video before, but I don't think I've titled it this, so I'm going to go ahead and repeat myself. People give reasons as the reason is because that's how it is. I know that the Japanese, I guess, were kind of like that. When the Titanic was sinking, they would go, give your life jacket to the men and the women. And they would tell the white people, give your life jacket to the men and the women because that'll make you a gentleman. And then they said to like the Indians, give your life jacket to the men and the women because they need it more than you. And then they said to the Japanese, didn't want to give up their life jacket, and they go, give your life jacket to the men and the women because that's what everybody's doing. And they go, oh, okay. But I mean, not to talk down about Japanese, but too much of the time people give reasons. That's how it is. You know, like I had this college professor. He actually was my professor at the time. I guess he was the boss of all the professors, who tried to tell me I needed to drop out of the educational department because I was busted peeing behind a shed behind the high school. I didn't know anybody saw me. And then he said I have to cut my dreadlocks off. And I go, why? And he goes, because that's how it is. And then I go, but why? And he goes, well, when I was your age, I got arrested for walking across the street, so you have it good, so that's how it is. You know, people don't give a reason. She should have said, well, actually, he did give me a reason. He said because kids get distracted by it. So I guess that wasn't a good reason. But even bringing up that's how it is reason is just I don't think it's a good thing to do. I get comments on some of my videos saying, you know, Bashar is a devil, is a demon, or you're an idiot. And on one hand, it's definitely good. I'm not saying it's definitely good to express your opinion. I think it's better that you would write Bashar is the devil than not doing anything. But if you do that, why don't you go ahead and take another 5 seconds out of your life and give 1 or 2 reasons? Why? Because if you just say something like you're an idiot or Bashar is a demon, all you're doing is causing division. You're letting me know that there's somebody out there who doesn't like what I'm saying, and that's all that they're telling me. But I already know that. So why do you need to tell me something I already know? Why don't you tell me a reason? And that's not what I already know. You might go, you might say Bashar's a demon because he didn't say anything about Jesus. That's actually one thing. One person wrote on one of my actually, I think that was the same person. Somebody goes, Bashar's a demon. And then I actually wrote them and I go, oh yeah, I wrote back on their comment. I go, why? And they go, because he didn't say anything about Jesus. So, anyways, that's cool that they wrote back. So anyways, yeah, I guess if you have a video and somebody says you're an idiot and says that, says you're an idiot or says you're full of shit or whatever, don't disable comments on your video. Don't ignore them. It doesn't take any time out of your day, especially if you have lots of negative comments or positive comments on your video. It doesn't take any time out of your day to click, reply, and say why. Just type why. It's 3 letters. Why. Just ask them why. And they might write you back and tell you. And wouldn't you rather know why? It's like we live in this age of communication where we're all sharing what we think about stuff. And I guess that brings me up to another point is just because somebody shares their idea doesn't mean you have to not like them. Just because somebody, shares an idea that you disagree with doesn't mean you have to not like them. If someone says something that you disagree with, you should, number one, like them more than you would like a normal person who maybe you even agree with, for the mere fact that they're shedding their idea, that they're spreading their ideas. You clicked on, like, say somebody who says I'm an idiot. You clicked on my video because you wanted to hear what I had to say. So, so you might as well at least say thanks for sharing your idea, but you're an idiot. It's better than saying you're an idiot and you suck and maybe you should stop putting... Oh yeah, somebody actually said that on one of my videos just 2 days ago. Somebody said Tom Hanks should stop making stupid films. And I don't know if they were talking about me because I look like Tom Hanks, and somebody on that video said I look like Tom Hanks. At the time I thought they were talking about Tom Hanks, but then I realized it was the same person who said Bashar's a demon. So maybe they're talking about me. Now that actually brings in a whole nother subject, is the last thing you want to do is start telling people not to express their ideas who don't agree with you. You want those people to express their ideas. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to start looking over, I'm starting to collect a collection of videos where I think about stuff, and one of these days when I have the time, I'm going to just start to look for people on the internet who say stuff that I disagree with about the same exact subject that I'm talking about, and I'm going to reply with my video. I'm not going to make a comment on their video. I'm just going to reply to their video because it takes 0 time to do it. And then they can choose to allow me to attach that video or not. But the cool thing about it is that if you have all these videos with people saying stuff, and then you have all this whole line of videos below it, where people agree or disagree, it makes it a whole lot easier for people to see all the sides of an issue. You watch a video and then you can choose a video below and you can watch all the different sides, and it serves as a great educational tool for kids in school, for anybody anybody who just wants to educate themselves, entertain themselves by educating themselves. Nobody's ever replied to any of my videos with a video. But if they did, of course, I would let them. I replied to somebody's video for the first time who I disagree with the other day. And then my video that I replied to him with got a 1 star, so maybe it was them who saw my video. So anyways, yeah, if you say a belief or talk about something you know about, I think it's a really good idea to give personal stories and personal examples so that people know where you're coming from and how you got there. And also, if you state something, give reasons. Give reasons for why you believe that. List them down, Give the facts. Give the numbers. Don't say there are facts. Don't say people do say. Don't say the authorities say, the scientists say. Just say what the scientists say. Give the number. And if you don't know the number, admit it. Go, I think the number's around about this. I'm not totally sure. This is the source where I think I got it from. But just do as good as you can, man. Don't be afraid to not be perfect. So basically that's what my video is.